Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Just relaxing here with a beer. I want to tell you a little story about a couple weeks ago at my record store that I came across. So, my record guy said he had got in a shipment of records from because the guy I go to, he buys like a lot of records in bulk. So he sorts through them because he always puts the Beatles aside because he knows I'll be there to check them out. So he calls me up. Oh, hey, come down. I got about 20, 30 Beatle records. He says, look for yourself because I don't know what you got. So I said, all right. So I go down there. A lot of it is just run-of-the-mill stuff, like some solo Beatles, Plastic Ono Band, Meet the Beatles, stuff like that. There was some good ones that I picked up, which I had shown a few days ago. But I came across a copy of Yesterday and Today, which was the trunk cover one. But I already have like 4 different copies of that: mono, stereo, original, purple capital, orange capital. You know the scenario. So there was one over there for $7.99. So I'm like, no, it was in really good condition, mint condition, like it was phenomenal. But I was like, no, I already have that. I'm not gonna get it. So I bought what I got. Then later on that night, the guy calls me up. He says, "Holy shit, you're not gonna believe this." He says that copy of Yesterday and Today, that's a butcher cover underneath. The trunk cover was pasted on. So obviously whoever brought that in didn't know anything about it. And I was too stupid because I was just, breezing through the records to really, I would have spotted that out if I had, paid close attention. But I was kind of in a hurry that day, and so I still kicked myself in the ass for that. So he took it to a person. He had it professionally, peeled off, and he's got it up now on eBay, selling for crazy amounts. And it's a stereo copy too, nonetheless. Jesus. But yeah. There was also another time. When was it? Around Christmas time. Same guy. I was looking through his records. He had a copy of Twist and Shout, which was from the '60s. The one with them like that in the air. So I have that. So I was like, I'm going to pass it. I'm selling it $9.99. So then I come home, I look at my records. The copy I have isn't original. It's part of the Canadian 600 series, whatever. So I call him up. I said, hey, I'll be over there later to grab that record, that Twist and Shout for $9.99. He said, no. He says that's the original copy. So. And that one goes for big money too. It was in mint condition. So again, 2 records I let slide that I could have made, a gold mine with. But it happens to all of us. You can't always assume that you're gonna come across something and pick it up right away. Yeah. So those are 2 incidents. Then there was an incident about 6 years ago at another record shop I go to. He had, what did he have? He had a mono copy, an original mono copy of Sgt. Pepper that was sealed. He wanted, what was it? He wanted $150 for it. So I was like, all right. He actually had 2 mono copies. Well, one of them was sealed for $150, and one wasn't sealed, but it was a near mint, like perfect condition. That one was $75. So I was like, all right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go home because I think I only had like $40 on me, cash. So I was like, I live right around the corner. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get the rest of the money. I'm gonna come back in like 15 minutes. All right. So he said, okay. I get to the store. There's a freaking guy cashing out with that record. The record that I told the guy 10 minutes ago to put aside for me. So, I had a little argument with the dealer. I said, are you serious? And I said, I told you I would be right back with the money. He says, well, the second you left, there was a guy in here. He seemed really interested in it, and he had the cash on hand. He took it out. Hey, that makes me wonder. These guys are only in it for money, right? The freaking guy, who knows what he's doing with it? I appreciate all my records and everything I have in this room. Oh, it pisses me off. Everybody for $1. It's not like he wasn't getting the money, or it's not like that guy offered him more than $150 what he was asking. It's just, but. And the guy says to me, well, here's the other copy, the perfect copy for $75. I said, listen, you're not going to give that to me for $75 because of this shit. You're going to give it to me for $50. So after, bickering a little bit back and forth, he says, well, all right, since you're coming here a lot, $50. But even then, to this day, I'm still pissed off about it because, you don't do that to your loyal customers like that. I go to that guy's store 2 days a week, every week. So it's just frustrating how you're supposed to take care of your people. But I do have a current record dealer guy that takes care of me. He always, anytime he gets in any Beatles, he puts it aside for me, and he'll work with me. Like his thing is, if you buy 3 LPs, you get the 4th one free, or anything over $100. He'll knock off $15. So that's pretty good. Because one time I bought something for $150, ended up being $135. So he works. Or sometimes he'll throw in a free 45 or 8-track or cassette or anything. But yeah, that's it. I just thought I'd like to share that frustration with you. So take care.